Commodore Warner, is this your first visit to Liverpool on any ship at all?
For me, yes, it is. It's the first time, and I'm very proud to bring Queen Mary 2 into your fantastic port. As you well know, this is the biggest ocean liner ever to arrive in Liverpool, following in great traditions of Cunard liners of the past.
Because Cunard was founded in this city, wasn't it? And the first Cunard liner, the Britannia, set off from here in 1840.
Well, that's right. We've had offices here since 1838, and that went right through until 1967. And you're right, the Britannia, which was actually built on the Clyde, sailed from here on her first transatlantic.
So Queen Mary 2 is a bit bigger than Britannia, isn't she? Could you just briefly tell us how big she is?
Well, you could actually fit the Britannia into our Britannia restaurant here on board the ship. This ship here is 150,000 gross tons. She's 350 metres long. She has a deep draft about 10.3 metres. And from the waterline to the top of the funnel, it's 62 metres. And that is quite an important dimension because she needs to get under certain bridges in the world, in particular the Verrazano Bridge in New York.
Right. Now, she does differ from cruise liners of today because she is a transatlantic liner, isn't she? Could you tell us how the two differ?
Absolutely. Well, a liner, the definition of a liner, first of all, is a ship that makes a scheduled service across an ocean. And Queen Mary 2, every summer, in fact, this summer made 25 crossings of the North Atlantic. So if you put us alongside a cruise ship of a similar size, we'd have something like 40% more steel in the hull.
Yeah.
We have a nice long bow, a very deep draft, that's a lot beneath the waterline, but in particular, a very streamlined hull. So that we slip elegantly through the water.
So this ship is much faster than the average cruise liner, is that correct?
It's faster as well. We have a top speed here of 29.5 knots. We don't herr around the oceans at that speed all of the time, but we have that speed if we need it.
So you have diesel engines, and correct, you also have gas turbines to give that extra power as well?
Yes, well, on our Wärtsilä diesels, we have 4 of those, medium-speed diesels, V16s. They will take us up to about 23 knots, and then if we need to go more than that, up to 26 knots, we put in one of our General Electric gas turbines, and if we need to go beyond that, we put another one in, and that gets us up to 29.5 knots. Yeah.
And how long have you been at sea yourself? How long is your maritime
An awfully long time.
An awfully long time.
Yes.
I've heard it's in the region of about 40 years, is that correct?
Yeah, I came to sea on the 1st of January 1966, so that's about 43 years.
And did you start with Cunard?
I look good,
line?
don't I?
Yeah, you're looking fantastic. Yeah. Did you start with Cunard line?
Well, no, actually. Most of my career was spent with P&O, the Princeton Oriental Steam Navigation Company, and I was very lucky to be offered the ship in 2005. Yes. And I've been on board Queen Mary 2 since that time.
Do you think you'll be back again with the ship?
Well, who knows what the future is, but I would love to be back here in Liverpool again in the very near future, absolutely.
Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.